If you've been watching me for a while now, you probably know by this point that one of my idols is the hero of internet cynics everywhere, Charlie Brooker, a man who I've ripped off an endless amount of times in almost everything I've ever done. Well, you can't say I'm not honest about it, and I'm glad to see a lot of people who watch me appear to be fans of his. I found this particular comment saying that my voiceover TV reviews are the place to go now that Screenwipes ended incredibly flattering. In fact, I'm going to go the whole hog and put that quote on a poster for this series, along with a picture of me looking deep and contemplative. In my own mind. I never know which of Brooker's outlets is my favourite, but one that's definitely up there and that I'm pleased to see is getting a lot more mainstream attention at the moment is his sci-fi horror anthology series Black Mirror, which presents nihilistic and horrifying visions of the future or the present and tries to predict where mankind's relationship with technology is going. It's pretty much everything I want from a TV show, and I desperately want it to be influential, but I still can't name anything like it that's being made at the moment. And if anyone's wondering, yes, my short stories about my own fears concerning technology and the internet were hugely inspired by Black Mirror. Plug! Anyway, a quote that always springs to mind for me with Black Mirror is Charlie summing up what he likes so much about Doctor Who back in one of the earlier Screenwipe episodes. It's a big populist drama series powered by ideas. Because that's precisely what he's done with Black Mirror. He presents you with a short exploration of either a new or an invented, real or familiar technology-related idea by either painting a landscape of characters already comfortably established in their technological world, or by tethering the viewer to an everyday person affected by the aforementioned technology. It's a very psychological form of sci-fi horror. It's very cerebral. It really gets inside your head and makes you think about your own relationship with technology. The best episode to serve as a prime example of what the show's trying to do, and that I'd recommend to newcomers, is the Season 2 opener, Be Right Back. We spend the first quarter painting this incredibly detailed and realistic picture of a young couple living a not quite so perfect existence, but it's normal, it's down to earth, they're just trying to get by in life, when all of a sudden the guy is killed in a car accident and his grieving partner signs up to a service that uses everything he's put on his social media to create an AI that talks to her as though it's her dead partner, which they then make into a plastic replicant that looks and acts exactly like him. It's almost like he's still alive. But she finds there's something wrong. There are gaps. His social media presence could never be representative of everything that she knew about him. He's not quite the man that she loved. As said, it's some intense character drama powered by ideas, powered by future technology, and just how inhuman that technology is. I mean, it's not always totally hyper-realistic, of course. A lot of its scenarios are completely ridiculous, and there is some macho exaggeration going on there. Is what I would have said a couple of years ago before some episodes of Black Mirror either came true or started seeming much more plausible. I'd seriously like to know if Charlie Brooker has the power of prophecy. You may have heard about this. In fact, if you watch me at all, you definitely have. The first episode of Black Mirror, the national anthem, sees a popular member of the British royal family kidnapped, and the demand is that they will kill her if the Prime Minister of the UK does not have full sex to climax with a pig live on television. And then a few years later, a rumour surfaced about our own fucking Prime Minister in the real world that, okay, look, you know what, if you're on the internet and you didn't hear about Piggate, I'm at a loss, quite frankly. Look, just Google that shit, it's hours of fun. Then, of course, there's the Waldo moment, an episode that people seemed to dislike at the time but is incredibly relevant now. It's about a cartoon character from a popular TV show running for a political office. Yeah, that could never happen in the real world, right? Politics is for politicians, not loudmouths off TV shows. No, that's totally fucking ridiculous, right? Black Mirror is totally petrifying, but the strange thing is that it's almost playful. Yes, it can be depressing and scary, but what Brooker and his guest writers are trying to do is tap into man's relationship with technology and newly emerging media platforms, and use what feels normal and comfortable to terrify the shit out of you. One of the taglines for the series is, "Our job is to explain what's happening to you as best we can." And it does just that. Nosedive takes all of our social anxieties and fears about what other people think of us and shows us a future where social media has made those fears totally public. 15 Million Merits takes the extreme power we've given to the media, celebrities and the internet to its absolute breaking point. The national anthem shows how a fragile system has made it so that you can pretty much make anyone do anything if you abuse the correct societal pressure points. Playtest uses the ever-advancing medium of video games to show us a point where not only the character can't tell the line between what's real and what isn't, but we, the audience, can't tell either. The show is all about how technology has made us vulnerable. It's supposed to be there to make our lives easier, but technology's purpose assumes that people are always going to use it for the best intentions. And Black Mirror proposes scenarios where people don't. It's there to unsettle you by making you second-guess the world around you and the technological advancements that you see every day. Because that's the thing, it's not the technology's fault. We asked for this. We're the ones popularising social media. Social media itself hasn't done it. We're the ones who are always searching for more realistic gaming experiences. Martha in Be Right Back wanted her boyfriend back, and a new bit of technology did the best that it could. The technology itself isn't what's scary in Black Mirror. It's us, humanity. We're the ones that are creating these bizarre and inhuman nightmares, and these visions of the future could be where we're headed if we're not too careful. And given how prescient Black Mirror has been in recent times, I'd say it's probably one of the most important TV shows in production right now. I really want more stuff like this. I'd say it's one of the only shows that I find truly scary. We've seen demons, possession, ghosts, monsters, serial killers in stupid masks and other standard horror ideas all over the fucking place for decades now. But Black Mirror is one of few shows that recognises that the potential for true, real horror is growing in society right now. Because the scenarios it paints aren't just possible, lots of them are actually probable. So yeah, there you have it. If you've ever sat watching me rant about TV shows on my channel and gone, for fuck's sake Stuart, what is it that you actually want? Go get a Netflix subscription, binge watch all of Black Mirror, then imagine me pointing at the screen after you've finished and saying, pretty much that.